Hello everyone, and then come back to with another video. Today we're going to be checking out Ateez's latest Japanese comeback with Limitless, as well as their B-side Diamond. I'm excited. I think this is my first comeback since, well, comeback since making Ateez ults. Maybe Halazia was, it depends on whether it was after Paradigm or after Halazia. But either way, they're ults now, so I'm excited for this comeback. I'm hoping we get some lore out of this. I saw like the fencing, like promo pictures, the concept photos, and I'm like, huh, this might be a banger. So I'm excited for that. This is a pause warning. If you don't like watching people who pause when they do reactions, then by all means, please feel free to click off the video, because I will be pausing a lot, especially when Hongjung or San comes on screen and does something that's going to kill me. But with that out the way, I don't got much else to say really, so let's just dive right in and look at the title track. All right, here we are. We have the music video pulled up, and let's just jump right in. Wow. Okay, I guess we're just starting right off. So hi Hongjung, how you doing? Hi fun. How you know? Okay, all they're doing is walking and they're already problematic. Ooh, Songhwa, yes! Okay, Mingy. Okay. Oh. What was that? Was that the pre-chorus? Hi, how you doing? Was that the pre-chorus? Oh my gosh. I love San's voice so much. San's voice is amazing. Yes, work out, Ateez, work it out. Ooh, that chorus is good. We're also about to get the post-chorus. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 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 Can they get this dude off this pre-chorus? Why do they keep giving San this pre-chorus? Why? Ugh. I haven't heard much of your song. Hi Uyang. Uyang either much, really. Yeah. There he is. What we are not about to do is sit here and whisper in my ear. That's what we're not about to do. Okay, Songhwa. I can't deal with San anymore. I cannot. Yes. Okay. Ooh. They look majestic and regal with these flags. That was an interesting ending. Oh, I always love when a song's lyrics and the music video tell the same story. And it really like it's very satisfying when you have that. And this is a case of that, which I'm very happy about because it's Ateez. I don't expect anything less from them except from quality. So let's jump in. Vocals. San needs to take multiple seats and give me a break, please. Sungkwa, Wooyoung. I know they're amazing, but they still somehow manage to surprise me every single time. Jungkook does what Jungkook does best. But I really like that there was a lot of falsetto used in this song because it kind of, at least in my mind, helps enhance the story a bit because, like, you know, the story kind of has that, like, being your best version of yourself, and they're kind of, like, vocally also, like, showing off a bit, so I kind of do like that a lot. Rapping. Oh, Mingi. Oh, Mingi. Mingi. Every time I hear Mingi's raps, it still catches me off guard. Like the flow and the rhythm is just amazing, and then you add that on with his voice. Yeah, top tier, amazing. It catches me off guard every time, and I love it every time. Hongjung, that second verse hits different. That's like probably one of my favorite raps of the year so far, and we're in March. Yeah, that was a pretty good rap, and I enjoyed it a lot. And then the only member I haven't talked about so far yet was Yoonho and Yesong, which I forgot to mention in the vocal category, but also phenomenal. Chef's kiss. It's actually funny because I remember saying halfway through the video, like, oh, I haven't heard much of Yesong and Wooyoung. Completely missing the fact that they did the first chorus. Because Wooyoung started off the first chorus and then went to Jungkook, and then Yesong did his "We're Gonna Be a Winner" line that he had for the entire song. There's 3 times. Totally missed it the first time, so don't judge me. I just didn't notice. But now I watched back and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I was wrong. So we can just scratch that like that never happened. There really wasn't any choreography in this video, so there's really not much of that to talk about. But let's kind of get into the song meaning and the video itself. At first I was confused. I'm like, oh, why are they dueling each other? Like, the lyrics are clearly talking about like becoming the best version of yourself. So at first I kind of thought it was, you know, like using like other people to become the better version of yourself, you know, like having like the motivation to beat somebody else is the motivation to help you better yourself. But then when we got to the end of the video where they started fighting each other and they were playing like the archery and stuff, and then I'm like, oh wait, they're just talking about like going against themselves and becoming the better version of themselves. Like, they're training and working out so they can become better against themselves, so that way they can improve and be the best version of themselves. Because obviously, whoever if you're winning in a fight, chances are the one that wins, especially in that area, it's probably the best one, unless it's like a fluke thing. But that's not the point here. But the point is they're kind of battling themselves to become better, and I that's very evident in the video. Like I said, when they're literally fencing each other and with the archery, and I think it was Yasang or Jongho that like actually shot the arrow through the other version of the stuff and got the bullseye. I don't remember which one of those two it was, but I really did enjoy that because, like I said, it overlaps with the video and the song, and they complement each other very beautifully. Visually, this video was a lot. And it's funny because usually for comebacks, like, you have members that have, and this is across all groups, not just Ateez, but you have members that have like all these different colored hairs and all these different styles. This was like simplistic. They all had black hair and they somehow just looked phenomenal. Like, I'm like, wow, okay, I see you. And then it's just like this simple like grayscale colors, like the white and the blacks and the grays that they had on, except for Hongjun, which had like the red, white, and blue. But like, it's just kind of like the simplicity, and it really just enhanced this video for me a lot because it just made it more impactful. That like, even at your like, you know, especially like when they're working out and training, like even at your like lowest level, and like in terms of like, you know, like your lowest quality and stuff, like you're still working to better yourself. And then at the end, when they're in the outfits doing the competitions, like, and then at the end they're celebrating that they won, which I'm like, yes, iconic, amazing. Overall, I love the song. It is amazing. Now, it's not one of my favorite songs by them because I have a lot of songs I like by them, but it's a pretty good song and I can acknowledge the quality when I see it. But let's go take a look at Diamond. You know, I'm thankful that now that we actually have a song called Diamond by them, I can stop just associating the first thing in my mind when I hear Diamond and Ateez as sparkling. So now I can change that and actually associate it with Ateez and not sparkling. But with that little thing out of the way, let us go. Oh, we're starting off with the piano. Of course we are. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to start off the song. He says here, not there. Ooh, I like how he just did that entire thing. Okay, we are. Yes. Okay. Oh no. when Hongjun laughs, you know it's gonna be a good verse. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yeah, song class. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Okay, I wasn't expecting the rap on the bridge. Why are we harmonizing on this high note? Criminal, crime, go to jail. because nice little instrumental part. Ooh, I just caught on to that note in the background. Hold up now. Yes. Your dream. And yes, we're ending off with the oohs. Yes. I feel like that was your song, not Yoonho, but that's beside the point. Because these songs barely had any lines, but wow, that was amazing. That was one of the most beautiful, heartwarming songs I've listened to in a while. That was great. I'm talking like I could listen to this when I need a pick-me-up kind of song. Let's break it down like normal. Vocals. First of all, let's start off with your song who started and I believe also ended the song. I think that was not Yoonho. I think it was your song. But either way, why do I keep saying your song? It's your song. Either way, I love his deep voice. Like, it's so soothing, and especially in this song, it's a different color than what like the rest of them are using, aside from Mingi, because you know Mingi. But like in terms of the people who are like singing, like his color is different than the rest of them, and it really just hits nicely. Honestly, like it's really good. One thing I really do like about the song is the fact that Jungho, Wooyoung, Yoonho, San, and Seungkwa, they all have like sing that like diamond with a falsetto, and somehow they all sing it so differently in terms of like their tone and like how they transition and stuff, but it just all seems so beautiful. And it's like I can't pick a favorite because they all sounded amazing. Like that's phenomenal. Like, but you can distinctly tell who is who, but they're just so like cohesive that it feels good to listen to, honestly. Like those diamonds felt good. And then your song's diamond at the end. Oh yes, yes. Rapping, Mingi and Hongjung doing what they always do. One of my favorite rap duos in the industry. But their raps this time had a bit more of like a melody in terms of like singing, kind of like it wasn't like a full like aggressive rap. Like this had like some singing behind it, so it was kind of like a nice little mixture, and it was like very refreshing to hear, honestly. Like in a song like this, most people are probably like, oh, it doesn't need a rap, but yet their raps just fit in perfectly, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to y'all, at least. In terms of the lyrics, the vibe I'm kind of getting is, you know, they're like with someone, and like as long as they have each other, like they'll be perfect, they'll be fine, like they don't have to worry about anything, like they're together, they're as strong as a diamond. That's kind of like the vibes I'm getting. Like it's a good, healthy like relationship kind of thing. That's kind of like what I'm getting from the vibes and the lyrics, because like especially in the chorus, like they were talking like, you know, strong as diamond, I think was like literally the translation that the video used. And then also like have other things like just, you know, diamonds are beautiful yet tough, and I feel like they're using that like commonly known description and kind of using that to like describe their relationship with someone, because it's like, you know, their relationship is like as strong and tightly together as a diamond, but it's just as beautiful and awesome and amazing as a diamond as well. So it's kind of like that connection is like very obvious. But I love it, honestly. I can't even pick out a favorite moment from the song because all moments were really amazing. Like nothing stands out to me more than the rest, and I feel like that's a good thing with some songs. Some songs it could also be bad, but it just depends. Like with this song, nothing stands out because everything's amazing. It's not like some songs where nothing stands out because everything's mediocre, but like everything's amazing and nothing really stands out to me. Like ugh. But then don't even get me started on the harmony high note, because y'all know I love me some harmonies, especially on some high notes. And then they came back in with the other high note in the background that I missed the first time almost. Like, come on. This group has some vocal capabilities and I freaking love it. Wow, that's phenomenal. But yeah, let's cut out to the outro. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. My next reaction will be to Craxy's next comeback. I will be reacting to their mixtape that they dropped a few weeks ago, as well as the new song when that dropped in a few hours. So that's what I'm going to be reacting to, but you'll see the reaction for that tomorrow. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, it's perfectly fine. Your view supports me and it lets me know that you at least watched what I did and you didn't leave a dislike, so I feel like it's good. But if you do want to have a conversation, maybe outside the comments and in the description below, I have 5 different things linked to my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, as well as my Twitch and Discord server. You can easily message me, DM me in any of those, or obviously in my Twitch chat. It's more just popping up in chat when I stream. So you got options to reach out if you would like to reach out. I'm gonna have to do some changes on the channel, pending if I get a job or not after this. So a lot of things are in the air right now, including the future of this channel this summer. So keep that in mind. I have a busy April coming up, but I'll elaborate more on that, especially closer to the concert. You're going to see this about a week and a half for the concert, so look forward to some changes happening. But I love and appreciate you all for watching this so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Never Zen out.